Welcome back to The Vocalist. My name is Bethany, and for those of you new here, I am a voice teacher. Today, we are finally listening to KZ Tandingan sing Rolling in the Deep. I have not heard her before. I am aware that she did this song on Singer 2018, but there is something so magical to me about the Wish Bus, so I've chosen that version to react to first. I will await your guidance in the comments as to where to go next after this, but I'm very excited because so many of you have recommended this singer to me, so let's do it.
Wish 1075.
There's a
Okay. Y'all knew. I needed to play through that entire thing because obviously they used an effect on her voice and I wasn't sure if it was going to be throughout the entire song or not. A couple of things, even though there was an effect on her voice, and I'm not really commenting on her true tone, a few things that did stand out to me. One, beautiful diction, and I love that she really just bites into those words to make something of them. Two, I loved that little headphone shift, or the earphones. I don't know why I'm going blank on these are headphones, but I love how she moved it forward so she could hear better. I imagine the effects were kind of playing a part, but that is just something I think it's so fun to see in singers, how some of them can keep the headphones on and only listen to the backing track, and then others prefer to only have it in one ear, or shift one ear so that it's only half covering just so they can hear themselves better. Already this is a very cool, very groovy take, so I'm not going to go back. I am going to go back a smidge once she started singing without all of the, I don't know much about mixing, whether it was reverb or changing the EQ, all that stuff, but it was very cool. I'm very happy now that I get to hear just a little bit more of her pure tone. Okay.
Wish 1075.
there's a fire all starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare.
This is so groovy. I love the tempo she's taking. I want to go back. This is, I'm genuinely thinking, I don't know that I've ever heard a cover quite like this of this song. I like what she's doing with it. Rather than kind of having that sort of that kind of bubbling effect, a pot that's about to boil over, I feel like you get that a lot from this cover. It's just a pure legato line with kind of the accompaniment underneath. I like that she's kind of digging into it and making it a little bit more soulful, a little bit more rock. I don't know. Let me hear it again.
heart. Reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally.
Even that, oh golly, that dark, like, that was so beautiful. And she really like sang into that lower run.
There's a fire all starting in my heart. Reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I do. There's a fire all burning in my heart. Reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark.
You guys, oh my gosh, she is, you already know, but she's like so good. She did so many things. So many things just happened. I don't even know where to begin. I'm gonna try and point them out. No, I gotta go back further. I loved the style change she did right there.
Crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I leave with every.
When she kind of started, I wouldn't call this a belt for her. I have a feeling that she can go a lot higher, but it's just so casual. Like, let me go back to, I think she even like had kind of like a smirk when she said C.
I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how.
Yeah, it's so effortless. She's just like digging into the music, but it's so powerful. And I love that in contrast to what comes next.
I leave with every piece of you.
And, oh, it's so, and the colors in her voice are so different because of just that tiny little change.
Don't under.
You know I love a good vocal fry. I wouldn't even know, it's a little bit more of a growl.
I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I do. There's a fire all burning in my heart.
And there, that's when she's using a little bit more glottal, and it's just so more, I can't even speak. It's so, I'm gonna shut up. This is so good.
There's a fire all burning in my heart. Reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the darkest. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling.
I know we're getting to the chorus, but because of this like quicker tempo, you can hear even more of that agility in her voice because those tiny little runs have to be that much faster. I'm gonna back it up just a smidge.
Me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your head, and you played it. Check this out, ha. Mga ginamay na malulupit ang mga propeta, pilit ko kinakasa. Dala ko ng mga kargada. Papatunayan lang na di ka na makagalaw sa mga salita. Hindi mo na matatagalan ng mga babala. Ito kasi malayo. Ha, parang sakit at kumikirot. Nilaban ang kamkatong galingan. Uy, kumupulupot. Ngayon natindihan mo na ba? Malaking pagkakamali na ako pang binangga. Abangan ng mga talata. Sa mga pinitawag ko na libriko. Di mo na makakayanan nito. Pinabato ko ng mga salita para di ka na makakagalaw. Kung takataka na napakalakas. Sa pinakamalawit ang kinakatakot na pinamarahas. We could have had it all.
Oh my gosh. I'm like emotional. That was so good. Holy cow. How much is, I want to watch it again. I don't know if it's going to happen again. I got to watch it again. That was so impressive. Obviously, I know that there are singers who can rap and rappers who can sing, but I am stunned to hear this voice. Like, this is, I want to say this as delicately as possible. when you think of like singers who can rap or rappers who can sing, there's just sort of this idea that people are kind of like a jack of all trades, you know, like, or you're good at like a lot of stuff, but maybe you're not exceptional, or you're not great at something. But like, she's so good at singing and she's so good at rapping. Like, there's just a lot of talent packed into one very small package here, and I'm just blown away. Oh wait, I gotta go back further. I don't even know where this starts. Oh, I'm sorry. And I have to say this, her voice when she went up, I think because of the colors I heard previously, I was expecting something a little bit like brighter or maybe thinner at the top, but she just has so much presence and so much power at the top of her voice that I wasn't expecting. And so it just feels like it doesn't even sound high. Like, that's how good she is. It just doesn't even sound high. It sounds like she's in like mid-range right now.
You have my heart inside of your head, and you played it. Check this out, ha? Mga ginamay na malulupit ang mga propeta, pilit ko kinakasa. Dala ko ng mga kargada. Papatunayan lang na di ka na makagalaw sa mga sinatang hindi mo na matatagalan ng mga babala. Ito kasi malayo. Ha? Parang sakit at kumikirot. Nilaban ang kamkatong galiman. Uy, kumukulubot. Ngayon natindihan mo na ba? Malaking pagkakamali na ako pang binangga. Mga na mga balata. Sa mga pinitawi ko na liriko. Di mo na makakayanan nito. Pinabato ko ng mga salita para di ka na makakagalaw. Pataka-taka na napakalakas sa pinakabalawit ang kinakatakot na pinakarahas. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. Oh, you have my heart inside of your head, and you played it. Throw yourself through every
Hold on, I really liked what she did on Played It. It was
you have my heart inside of your head, and you played it.
You hear that? It's so cool. I also like kind of the meter change that she does in this section when she does the Played It. It's got almost like a little bit of a reggae feel.
And you played it. Throw yourself through every open door. Count you're a blessing to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasure gold. You pay me back in kind of riches. Watch you slow. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. We could have had it. Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside of your head, and you played it.
That was so, oh my gosh, I love that you could see that right there. I talk about the jaw a lot, and I always am telling singers to eliminate as much tension as you can, jaw tension, tongue tension, facial tension, so that rather than needing it to produce a sound, you can use it to create an effect or, you know, to like change colors. She's doing it. You can see her jaw pull forward, and it makes just the coolest change in her sound. Let me see if I can point it out. You hear that rolling? It's like going forward.
Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside
And then it's like very neutral right here
of your head, and you played
on head. Look at head. Look at it pull forward on head.
rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside of your head, and you played it. We could have had it. I could have had it. Now we're rolling in the deep. You got my heart inside your head, my heart inside your head, and you played it. Yes, you played it to the beat.
That was so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna watch her performance from Singer 2018 right after I finish recording because I think it would just be more fun to see. I mean, I want to hear her again, but just to see everyone's reactions on that show when she starts rapping, like, I don't know why I'm surprised. Like, every time I feel like I know what to expect. I never do. I think I'm just okay, I have to separate the rapping because that it was in a league of its own. But not even thinking of the rapping, like her singing alone was stunning. Like she just was so musical and so artistic. I love this arrangement of the song and like the way it sort of went full circle from like the intro to the end. I love the tempo they picked. I love all the colors she created, and I tried to point out a few things along the way, but you know me. I was watching her tongue. It was flat like a fluffy pillow. There was just no tension in her entire body, and the times that she pulled her jaw forward or she scrunched her face, like those were choices. And I love seeing that in singers when they don't rely on tension for sound. I mean, you need tension to sing, obviously, but they don't rely on that added tension to create sounds. They just pull it in whenever they want to create new colors and textures and exciting things in music. And that was very exciting. So I'm so sorry it took me this long to hear her, but I'm so thankful that I have now. I'm very excited to hear more. So thank you guys so much for today's recommendation. Thank you for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.